thisisaccurate. Accurate, most of it is running on containers. Inaccurate, the ship isn't sinking. Mounting point where the space shuttle attached on top of its 747 carrier aircraft, with excellent printed instructions. Backslash ended up attaching with engines facing the front backslash. From the engineers I know, the person who wrote this either had a sense of humor or they don't. OC behind Meta's latest billions. Wow. Big profits. Must be time to fire 4,000 employees who created this wealth for the billionaire boss and shareholders. That shows exactly how trickle-down doesn't work. Corporations that size making profits bigger than their R&D budget but firing good chunks of their workforce to maximize shareholder value. Every time I see one of these, I can't help but see how small the tax is for each and every single one of these big tech companies. Apple polishing cloth adds support for the new iPhone 16a. Is this Apple's longest supported product? How do I update the firmware? Sorry guys, I'm still waiting for Polishing Cloth Pro. Can't innovate anymore, my ass. How many people work for the US federal government? OC. A few things I find interesting. Reagan ran on smaller government, but it only increased during his time. Maybe military. Just looked it up and during the 80s about 75% of federal workers were military related. It's now around 50%. Makes sense with the Cold War ending. Besides census years, it looks like it's remained pretty steady at around 2.75 million, with a recent jump to 3 million. Government employees are only part of the picture. Full-time government contractors exceed the number of civil service employees. Deal of the decade. You know it's the wrong way round, right? I would be too scared to trust this on Marketplace. But congrats on your win. It is a great product. Doge is working on software that automates the firing of government workers. So, AI is taking our jobs. Not the way we were thinking, but taking them nonetheless. Get ready to lose your pension because an AI picked your name out of a hat and hallucinated. The future mega asked for. Apple Maps might start showing ads. I buy Apple for a premium experience. This is bullshit. Apple Maps might start losing users. Seen on LinkedIn. That is so absurdly wrong, LMAO. Whenever I fix a bug, it creates at least 20 new ones and a segmentation fault. Vim isn't exitable, you have to reboot the terminal. Tesla valuation falls below $1 trillion after sales plummet in Europe. Most overvalued stock in history. Time to sue Musk for defrauding shareholders. Step it in shit. One small wrong prediction and suddenly everyone is a new user. I work on a buy team and Claude writes better SQL than half of the data analysts. I think this sub really overestimates how good the average developer is at writing code. A new drone prototype can find nearby power lines and land on them to recharge its batteries. Could automate harvest electricity and bring home, laughing face, birds have been doing it for over 100 years. It's about time we caught up. OC. While I do believe that astrobiologists are most expert on the topic, I also believe they might be the most biased. Astrobiologists might be a biased sample. Happy face, I've refunded you in full. What an entitled arse. I think r/choosing beggars would enjoy this too. Like and subscribe.